Royal Crown Cola presents the Roy Acuff Show.
Swing your partner round, up and down. When you're dry and thirsty, drink a Royal Crown. Turkey in the straw, turkey in the hay. Drink a good old RC every single day. Chicken in the bread pan, chicken outdoors. Royal Crown Cola everywhere you go.
Best by Taste Test, RC Royal Crown Cola brings you the king of the Grand Ole Opry stars, Roy Acuff and all the Smoky Mountain Boys, the Duke of Paducah, Brother Oswald, Jimmy Riddle, Pap and the Jug Band, and many others, neighbors, including yours truly, the nation's #1 RC fan, Cousin Louis Buck. Now here he is, Mr. Grand Ole Opry himself, Roy Acuff.
Thank you, Cousin Louis. Thank you, Cousin Louis Buck. That's mighty fine. Fellas, are y'all feeling up to par today? Well, if not, there's not a thing in the world I can do about it. Just want to tell you, I'm not a doctor at all. Heartaches and flowers, that's all. Heartaches and flowers, laughter and tears, loving you always, all through the years. Close to my heart, dear, your every scheme. Heartaches and flowers, locked in my dreams. Heartaches and flowers, sweet memories. Blue sky and water, in your eyes I see. Oceans of tears and a world full of joy. Heartaches and flowers, a girl and a boy. Heartaches and flowers, on to the end. You are the sunlight, I am the blend. Moonlight and roses, when day is done. Heartaches and flowers, you are the one. Heartaches and flowers. You know, Cousin Louis, one of the biggest kicks I get out of life is watching the kids go for a big frosty bottle of Royal Crown Cola.
Well, kids love it all right, Roy, but don't ever forget this. RC wasn't built for the kids alone. No, sir. Grown-ups, too, know the value of getting a quick up with Best by Taste Test RC. No matter what the occasion, the season of the year, or the time of the day or the night, that big red and yellow bottle with the letters RC on the label is always ready with those 2 full glasses to bring renewed freshness and vigor to parched throats, young or old. And that's what we mean by getting a quick up with RC. In 5 out of 6 group taste tests from coast to coast, RC was voting Best by Taste Test. More than 100 movie stars have already chosen RC, over 140 to be exact, over other leading colas in individual competition. So, folks, whether you're 9 or 90, always say, make mine RC, because that's the quick way to ask for a quick up with the one and only Best by Taste Test Cola, Royal Crown Cola.
that was Howdy Foster. The title of the song was The Devil's Dream. Say howdy. Have you been having kind of nightmares or something?
Oh, no, that's just a good old tune.
Good old tune, and it is a good one, and you do a nice job in fiddling it. Well, sir, I know here's a fellow that never has any bad dreams at all. He shouldn't ever had, because all he's done is to keep people happy all their life. So let's make him happy, will you? The Duke of Paducah!
If you'd have started connecting me up with them devil's dreams, I was going to do my own introduction, and I'll tell you, right then and there. You know, I don't see why we don't get some big flowery introductions on here like they do in them big shows in New York.
How they do them?
For instance, say to start out, maybe the announcer would come on and say, "Ladies and gentlemen, it isn't often that we introduce Tallulah Bankhead on this program, and today is no exception. So today we bring you radio's blockhead, the Duke of Paducah." You know, and then I'd come on and take a big bow and smile and say, "Friends, this is the bewitching program, Bewitch. The program is the bewitching program. The sponsor has just renewed us, and I'll bewitch you a few more weeks." You know? See? That's the way, that's New York stuff. You want me to go back to country? You know, I didn't realize what my jokes was doing to the sponsor until I met him last week and started to count them rings under his eyes. You know, I ain't doing him no good, you know. Oh, he sent me a wire last week. Well, he didn't send it to me. He brought a little piece up and tried to twist it around my neck, you know. Oh, on this program, there's one thing, though, about the RC program. On this program, what the sponsor says goes. It don't make no difference what the sponsor says goes. And there's just one thing that worries me. He keeps mentioning my name, you know. But I'm telling you, I'm glad to be on this program, even at this salary. I'm telling you, 3 RC colas a program ain't bad, you know.
Not at all. Good.
I'm telling you. And he wrote me the other day. He wrote me a nice letter, and I'm going to read it to you, and then I got to go. It says, "I've been listening to your show every week, and I think you deserve a raise." You know, I don't believe he's got a good... Now, wait a minute. I wish you hadn't laughed there, because I don't believe he's got a very good education. You know how he spells raise? R-A-double-Z. R-A-Z-Z, raise. I'm going to the wagon. These shoes are killing me. I ain't going to get that.
R-A-double-Z, raise. Yes, sir. That's raspberry, I've heard it called. Here's a fellow that's had a very good raisin all his life. I don't know how you'd spell his raisin, but he's here anyway with his 5-string banjo. Bashful, Brother Oswald, and Southern Moon. There he goes. He's got a war for him. And if our good friend Jimmy Rogers happened to have heard that number, I know that he turned over when he heard
Yes,
that
he
terrible
did.
yodel. You know, Cousin Louie, some of us boys around here have been arguing about great inventions. Some of them say the new atom bomb is the greatest, but when I think about some of the work I've done in my life, I think maybe the wheel is the greatest. What do you think?
Well, to tell the truth, Roy, I'd rather not get involved in that argument, but I do know a little man-made something that's mighty wonderful, and that is that great, big, frosty bottle of Best by Taste Test flavor with the letters RC printed on the label. Of course, I'm talking about the one and only Royal Crown Cola. Just think of all that cool, refreshing, sparkling goodness, always ready to give you a quick up when you're hot and tired and fagged out. Just ask for RC and enjoy a taste thrill that Grandpa never dreamed possible. And all you have to do is say, "Make mine RC." That's the way to get a quick up quickly with the one and only Best by Taste Test Cola, Royal Crown Cola.
There's an old and faded picture on the wall. It's been hanging there for many, many years. It's a picture of my mother, and I know there is no other who can take the place of mother on the wall. On the wall. On the wall. On the wall. How I love that dear old picture on the wall. Time is swiftly passing by, and I bow my head and cry. For I know I'll meet my mother after all. Since I lost that dear old mother years ago, there is none to whom with troubles I can go. As my banjo makes this chord, I am praying to the Lord to behold that dear old picture on the wall. On the wall. On the wall. On the wall. How I love that dear old picture on the wall. Time is swiftly passing by, and I bow my head and cry. For I know I'll meet my mother after all right, fine, thank you. I hope you enjoyed the number. We enjoyed playing for you. Jimmy, just a little bit of echoes from the hills, huh?
Old Jimmy Riddle and those echoes over there. The only echo I've heard lately, Roy, is the one from that clock that tells us it's time to go.
Yes. Friends, until we meet you again, why don't you try a Royal Crown Cola? Once you taste the flavor of Royal Crown Cola, you'll never drink anything else. Take home a case of Best by Taste Test RC today.
Swing your partner round, round, right foot up and left foot down. When you're dry and thirsty, drink a Royal Crown. Turkey in the straw, turkey in the hay. Drink a good old RC every single day.
Now, folks, till next time, this is Cousin Louie Buck speaking for Best by Taste Test RC, saying so long and lots of good luck, everybody.